How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with some more Historic Brawl. Still just grinding. Playing some archetypes that we haven't played in a while. We'll keep this. Beledros cast for 1,000,000. That's our plan. Probably gonna glimpse the core first. I'd say we have a lot of basics in the deck. Not for this guy, but for the Virtue Mana Doubler. Or Mana Tripler. I might need to kill Freyleaf. He's just too much mana. I would have liked to have ramped that turn, but she's probably a turn difference at minimum between victory and defeat, right? Like, she can get Crater Hoops out and turn early, she can get all kinds of stuff going too quickly for us to respond. Land, please. It's a land, not exactly what I wanted, but I'll take it. Ouch. Pretty bad. Kuzul Mamet Exemplar is a pretty powerful commander. Were there a tribe of cat warriors on Ixalan? I guess there are, huh? Let's play you first. Even though you don't do anything. They don't have any Snowlands at the moment. I believe they have Snowlands in the deck, but not at the moment. Okay, fair enough. Fix my mistake for me, opponent. Thank you very much. I'm gonna double check between games just to make sure. Okay. Why would they play a card into... Oh, well that makes sense. Might just be GG. I can't cast... Yeah, that's GG. We don't have our Exile Wrath, though. Eh. Alright, we'll pause. Okay, we're back. I did forget, but there are now at least 8 Snowlands in the deck. That should be about the right number. Because I only really have 2 cards that care about Snowlands, and one of them is the Untapper. It's good to have a high enough number to where we can at least find one reliably every game. And then one is the 2 mana Search for Snowland. So Spelunking is a card that I found recently that is insanely cool. It essentially allows you to... Your lands enter the battlefield untapped. Like, that is a crazy ability to have attached to a card. The only... Because, like... Anafenza. Boy, it's been a while. I mean, we're just trying to ramp. Yeah, so there's a Quicksilver Amulet, right, in Modern, or Springbloom Amulet, something along those lines. It's very cheap compared to Splunking. It's like 1 mana versus 3, but it's a fairly rare effect that we didn't have before that might be able to do something. I don't know, man. Hmm. Searching for a. Hmm. All of these are bad. Huh. I guess we'll rely. No, it's not even good enough, really. It's just not good enough. We need to get Beledros on the field. This is very bad. There we go. We do have defense now. We're not just dead on board to Anafenza. We're very close, though, to being just dead on board to Anafenza. Our Golgari Charm may save our life. Um, so let's channel that away. Only three. 3 devotion to green. And you can't help out at the moment. I guess. That'll give us a life. To play with. We don't have vigilance, so Beledros cannot attack. It's Dragon versus Khan, though. Like, that is what Khans of Tarkir is all about. Yeah, the bird probably has to die. I'm just dead. I'm just dead. -1. GG. If they weren't flying, we would have been okay. But because our opponent put the counter on it, we were doomed. GG. Huh. Going to game 2. Is this game 3? I do not know. I feel like it's game 2. This is game 3, right? We put the Snowlands in the deck between games 1 and 2. So we have just not had a very good Beledros record. Yeah, fair enough. he kind of needs to sit there to do something, right? Like, when you get to critical mass, he is very, very powerful, but until you get there, it's not going to work out very well. In our first match was a very aggressive Selesnya build, and our second match was an aggressive Anafenza build. And this is not keepable, unfortunately. Narset the Enlightened. So this isn't the new one. This is the newer Narset, but it's not the new Narset. It's not the Khans Narset. That's what I'm saying. I don't even know if there is a Khans Narset. There is one. It's just may or may not have made its way onto Arena. This is all very complicated because Khans of Tarkir is the oldest concept. And Narset has shown up in 2 sets after Khans of Tarkir. So, despite being a Khans character, and Khans being the newest release set on Arena, there are newer versions of Narset. Okay. One land or bust. Then there are the rules. Man, mornings are just for aggro, aren't they? You take one opponent, sacrifice a non-land permanent, like that 1/1 token that serves no value. Or lose your life. That's also an option. Yeah, well, I guess that makes sense, you know. Well, why would you lose life when you could sacrifice 1/1? Urbrask. Cool card. Cool card. Getting slaughtered, mate. Flame of Arnor is a dumb card. A dumb card. It's really good removal, it's really good artifact removal, and it's just card advantage. And we'll go on to a different game 3. This game 3 is not the game 3 that we're looking for. 3 lands, not going to happen. There we go, we'll try again. This is not good. Well, actually, we get Realmbreaker up against a Dimir deck. Dimir decks can be slow, right? Like, they're not always fast. We do have proper fetch lands now. And they can even go in these decks. I should have put them in the deck, but I didn't. And it's one of those weird things where, because, like, they mention, well, you get Wooded Foothills, right? It's green and red. It says search your library for a forest or a mountain after you pay 1 life. That can go in a Golgari deck because it doesn't have a color identity. The only ways you get a color identity is if you have a colored pip. This is bad. Didn't realize. Why do I never listens? Yeah, so the only way to get a color identity is to have the pip, right? And because the fetch lands don't have the pip, they mention the land that makes the pip, but they don't have the pip. They can go anywhere. Like, even if they don't function in that context, right? You could put a Wooded Foothills in a mono white deck and it could do nothing, and that would be a choice. Would it be a good choice? Probably not, but it's an option on the table. I'm thinking of ramp and Ramp and kill Gerald. So let's. Oh, you're not what I thought you were. Guess I'll take the kill game. And we'll do the Golgari charm on their turn. Just in case he had done like a Headless Rider or something. Do I care about the damage? I can prevent 3 of it. I think I do. Even though I'm gonna try to Crux as quickly as possible. Let's One Ring so that we might get a turn more of value. We're essentially just trying to hold off our opponent as quickly as possible. For as long as possible. Choked Estuary. Didn't know there was such a good uncommon cycle. Isn't this just a Snarl? Yeah, One Ring. One Ring is good. Might need some treasures, opponent. Goodness. It's a lot to work with. Yeah, you see, Spelunking makes Evolving Wilds kind of good. I approve. Need a little bit more land. A lot to choose from there. We still have Crux of Fate. Only once per turn. The dreaded restriction. I do think that old Beledros is gonna get its due here. Draw a card. Not what I wanted. Draw a card. Not really what I wanted. Let's put a few more lands on the battlefield. We want these ones, really. Let's destroy all the non-dragons. Beledros happens to be a dragon. Cards. Yeah, we'll use a treasure for it. Our opponent is down to 56. They are slowly but surely dying. Oh, Pachuca Bog. I'm sorry, opponent. You were a responsible Magic player. That's on you. I didn't do that. Messed up. Yeah, GG, opponent. Being got by your own Pachuca Bog off of a Realmbreaker. That is one of the best plays on the channel in recent years. I guess in recent days. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.